Hey guys, today's video is going to be on this new Maybelline, the Dream Velvet Foundation, and I just wanted to show you guys how I used it, and also I'm going to give my thoughts on it, read more about like the product, and show you of course how I apply it. So I first want to tell you a little bit more about this Dream Blender sponge that Maybelline came out with. I did pull up on the website a little bit more about the product. You cannot find it on the Maybelline US website. You actually have to go onto the Maybelline Canada website is where it was released. So this is where I'm finding all that information off of. So it says that the makeup blending sponge it delivers a even foundation coverage and a smooth finish. The makeup blending sponge is ideal for gliding over large areas and targeting hard to reach curves. A must-have tool for flawless makeup application. And it's latex free, and of course you can reuse it, and it has a built-in handle for effortless and mess-free application. And just like any other normal sponge, it tells you can use it wet or dry. Of course, if you use it a little bit more damp, it's going to give you less of a coverage. And it also says to just work in small areas pretty much. So that's what it says about this sponge, and then I'll read to you what it says about the foundation, and then I'll give my thoughts. So this is pretty much just going to be me talking through the whole entire video of what I like, what I didn't like, how I used it, and everything like that. So the foundation, I wanted to read a little bit more about this. It says Maybelline's first hydrating matte foundation is 100% velvet smooth perfection, unique gel whipped formula, ideal for normal to combination skin, and it's a medium coverage. And it claims to be a refreshing gel whipped foundation that leaves complexion perfected and smooth with a variety of soft matte finish shades. So there, I believe there was about 12 shades or so. I think it's how many I see on here. Yeah, about 12 shades. So a pretty okay range of shades. So as you could see as we're going through this video, I did start to use the Maybelline sponge with it, and I noticed that it glided on very patchy. And I didn't change anything in my skincare routine. I did have a primer on at this point, and the primer wouldn't have affected that because I've used the primer, so I know how it works. I don't know if the primer affected this foundation, like if it just didn't work with the foundation. This is the second time I've used it. So at first I just tried this sponge to see how it worked. I have used it wet and dry. I've had it for probably about a week or so. But for both times it didn't really work with the foundation. I feel like the sponge would work with a lighter coverage foundation. Something that's not so medium coverage, maybe something that's just a lighter coverage. So I definitely agree that this is a medium coverage, medium definitely to full coverage foundation. And I also agree that it is going to be for somebody who has maybe more combination to oily skin. I don't think that it's going to be for somebody who has dry skin, because it is super like moussey and it's very medium coverage, so I feel like it would show your dry patches. I do like the way this looked after everything was applied. I did not like it with a sponge. I tried it with the Real Technique sponge, and I did not like it that way either. I preferred it with my brush, but I did also try it with my fingers, and that seemed to work for a little bit too, so maybe just trying to work with it. As you can see, like my facial expressions throughout the video saying, okay, I like it, or no, I kind of don't, but I definitely like it with the brush better. I found that I had to pretty much layer this on. Like it wasn't it didn't cover a lot of areas. You really kind of had to work with it. It reminds me a lot of the Rimmel one. I think it's just like the Stay Matte Foundation is what it was called, but it came out in the same kind of squeeze tube last year. I did a video on it. I think it was last year that came out. So that is my thoughts on it. I personally would not purchase this. I definitely think it is not for me, but if you have oily skin, I think it would be perfect for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go check it out. It is a really cool foundation if you have oily skin. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.